Hello, world. Fuck. Another glorious day, right? Fucking. Right in the middle of a never-ending pandemic. The fucking climate, it's changing. It's your fault, right? Son of a bitch. I don't know what the fuck's going on here, but one moment. Sorry about that. Well, it is fucking amazing that that people even remember to eat or drink. Everyone on the planet should be dead by now because the stupidity. Fucking a little bit, just a little common sense would tell you that these people all need to be eliminated. Oh, they do. And look here. They're lying to you. They are creating the illusion that most people are living in. And you know what? They don't give a fuck about. Oh no, they don't give a fuck if you believe it or not. At this point in the game, they can just come right out. They do, actually. They have people come out and tell the truth to an extent. And because it's easy to, you know what, if Nicole Wallace isn't talking about it, it's not news, right? None of these people are news reporters. They're, it's like, some fucked up snuff porn to your brain. Whenever you watch it, your brain is just being beat to hell. Nothing they say makes sense. No, you're not listening. That's it right there. And it's hard to listen because language. And the good people at the CIA. She used to work at the CIA, Nicole Wallace. All of them. All of these fuckers. All of them. Never before. Disgraced. Andy McCabe. He works for NSNBC. He's a advisor. He still has top secret clearance. Fuck. Disgraced. Yeah. Fuck. There's so much mind-bending shit going on that, and that's part of it, it's hard to keep up with it. It's, well, anyway, we're going to get right into this because why not? Because people's attention span is short. Most people have already turned off, which is good. Now that we've got rid of the retards, all right? It's okay now to say retard. There's no one watching to be offended. That's the beauty. You could say anything now. You name it. You could fucking... Fuck. I could wear blackface. No one would know. It's just us. These people, this is all bullshit. Let's check it out if it works. I'm working with some fucking fucked up fucking material, crap fucking computers here, fucking duct tape and shit. Let's check this out. This is how you spin. Milley, General Milley, from treasonous, needs to be court-martialed, shot, hung. The good old days. To hero language. Bob Woodward is fucking as old as Biden, maybe older. And he's a lying sack of shit. He's got only his own interest. And that puppeteer with his a hand way up there working him. Because, remember his book? Remember that other book? And now he has a new book. But the other book, the very beginning of the year, the motherfucker talks shit about Trump constantly. But out of all the people, Trump decided to let that fucker in. Does that make sense to you? Does that make sense? No. But evidently because he has a recording of Trump saying, it's the worst. The worst. It's going to kill 98% of the fucking people. We don't want him to panic. Me and you, Bob, we're like this, right? Bob Woodward, man of the people, fucking reporter on the scene. Next night, they're talking about coronavirus and Trump being such a fucking unhinged lunatic. And does Bob Woodward reveal to the world what he could have saved so many lives? No, he's a fucking hero for reporting it a year later. Look, I have the tape. Really. Might have been useful a year ago. Right now it's just more doo-doo to pile on the Trump train. Beautiful, right? Come on, Nicole. And Bob Woodward. Straight up, he can barely remember what his script is as he's reading it. And this is some acrobatics. This is fucking more acrobatics than the fucking Olympics. Oh, fuck. Maybe. If we can hear it. If it'll work. Okay, Nicole, come on. It's about to happen.
First to you on what I think is pretty extraordinary. Excerpts started leaking in your newspaper about a week ago, and no one has rebutted or refuted some of the biggest bombshells, namely that Mark Milley had to use a back channel to...
It's amazing. Could you imagine his book being leaked from his newspaper? Wonder who leaked it. I wonder who had access to that fucker. You know? I wonder if it probably has a letterhead from his desk on it. Who would leak it? Exclusive. Leaked. Stolen. Hey, are you pissed someone leaked your shit? Fuck no. Everything's as planned.
Protect our country from war.
What? Milley. He protected our country from war. Afghanistan? I mean, that wasn't a war, but it was Well, it was like a war. It was, oh, killing with stipulations. Okay, not real killing. Just yeah. Put these gloves on, okay? Don't kill more than your quota of children. It's bad. Fucking shit freezes up, motherfucker.
Yes, I think what our discovery, which frankly surprised us, that the existence of Trump in the presidency was not just a domestic crisis, but it was a national security crisis.
What the fuck did you just... I mean, you know what really surprised me? Besides him lying to the world about coronavirus, that we were funding, but Trump stopped, but he didn't fire Fauci. Yeah, we can quibble. It was, what really surprised me in this thing is that we learned that not only was Trump fucking insane, fucking mad as a tea-hatter, right? Teetotaler or whatever. Mad as the queen. Mad at the queen. But he was a fucking security fucking... Oh, fuck. Really. You learned this during this 5 years after the fact. Okay, all right. We're following you, all right? I'd like to follow you home.
And General Milley, chairman of the Joint Chiefs, saw the intelligence. Take, for instance...
Wait! General Milley saw the intelligence. Now take, for example, when I was a young lad, way back when it was okay to, we didn't know about, you can't sleep with your family members and shit. It was all good, fucking child brides for everyone. You would almost thought we were living by the Quran, but fuck no. Just the early days in the West. Is that what you're going to say? And, he saw the intelligence. What intelligence? It's kind of like when you get in the tub and then you decide you want toast. Yeah, it's kind of like that. And then Milley saved the world.
4 days before the election, so this is October 30th of last year, the intelligence...
4 days before the election. Oh. What's that? That's like a month or so before the failed election, right? Huh. Okay, we just want to keep on this timeline. Before the election. Before. When Trump was sure he was going to win. Okay, all right.
Showed that the Chinese thought we were going to attack them.
You hear how he said that? It's your turn, Bob. And China thought we were going to attack them. That's enough, Bob. Put that down. Can we get someone, give him the drugs. Give him the drugs, all right? Do you care? You know what? People thought they could think whatever they want. good to strike fear into them, but I don't think China's scared. They kept building those islands. When Joe and Barack Obama go into the Bahamas, new islands, right off the, we're going to retire there. Do you give a fuck? Hey, North Korea, they're so paranoid, always thinking we're going to fuck with them. You know, it's just funny shit. It's kind of like the Palestinians. You know, they keep throwing bombs over. Yeah, I know they're just fucking bottles with gas in them over that wall. But they're shocked as fuck when real missiles come back. Stupidity, that heat. They think, what are they going to do about it? Huh? What are they going to do? Are they going to launch the first strike? Oh my God. Yeah. Our intelligence has been wrong on everything, except for things that, don't happen, that they make up. You could be 100% right on fairy tale shit. But they thought we were going to attack them 4 days before that goddamn election. So, Millie.
This is the worst moment for a military person, because the miscommunication really is the seed of war.
What are you talking about, Bob? Did you take your medication? You're all over the place. Millie, he got this information. Top secret classified shit. That Trump has put the world in peril. And there's no way to stop him. Everything the fucker wants to do, there's no stopping him. Unstoppable. Wait a minute, we stopped everything. No, yeah, everything. Pipeline? Yeah, you name it. It ceased. Went to a crawl. Now it's stopped. Not completely stopped. Ramped up that. Hang on. Come on, bud. You want out? Ramped up that whole fucking crisis at the border. Remember? This is fucking, oh God, what Trump's doing. Terrible. Yeah, Biden's doing way better. Way better. Way better than those pictures from the Obama era. People in cages. Better than that. Cowboys whipping, according to Maxine Waters, fuck you slaves had it easy. Do you see what these people are going through? Oh man, you people should shut the fuck up. Can't you see the peril of the poor Guatemalans, Haitians, Congolesians, right?
And so Milley, in a crisis mode, used his top secret back channel with the head of the Chinese military and said to him, look, we're not going.
Whoa, wait a minute. Milley has a job description and goes, oh, fuck. What did Obama tell me to do? Oh, yeah. I've got to call the Supreme Leader. In a crisis mode, that Trump's unhinged. No, crisis mode when there's no crisis. He makes a snap decision. He calls his counterpart on his top secret back channel clearance. A back channel. Remember Trump? Back channels, they're bad. Remember? Fuck, you're about to be fucking put in prison. A back channel? You want to actually talk to another leader of Russia through a back channel? That means unfeathered, unchecked, No. Don't worry. I'm Millie. Can't wait to put on a dress. He already got his shit cut off.
To attack you, that's preposterous. And he said, if we are going to attack you, I will be calling you. I will call you. Well, that didn't mean he's going to tip him off.
What? What, Bob? What did you just say? I think maybe he's doing. Yep. He shouldn't. He should have just. He shouldn't have tried to quit the cocaine and heroin and fentanyl all at one time. Cold turkey is a motherfucker. China thinks we're gonna fucking attack. Oh God, we're not prepared. Oh fuck, what are we gonna? What would I better call him. I'm gonna ask him what to do. Love his name too. Who writes this shit? The General Lee. Really? They have a General Lee too? Fucking A. It's cool. Calls up General Lee. Please, listen. I know you think we're going to attack you, but please, don't attack us. Look, anything you want. Yeah. Well, of course. Yeah. Come on, I'm blushing.
It meant that there would be
He didn't mean he was going to tip him off. He called him and told him, don't worry, we're not going to attack you. This isn't that. You know that. You would know that if... It's not that, though. It's not that. It's... We're not going to attack you. And, listen, don't. You're going to hurt my feelings. Listen. I'll call you. If we're going to launch an attack against you, I'll call you. But that didn't... Not a Bob. But that in no way meant he was going to tip him off. I will call you. Yes, ahead of time. I will warn you. I will tell you, I swear, my allegiance to Xi Jinping, whatever the fuck, whoever your leader is at that time, okay? All right, I love you too. But that didn't mean he was going to tip him off. Dictionary, fuck. What the fuck? I don't need to. To tip someone off is to let them know ahead of time something that hasn't happened. Martha Stewart, right? She went to fucking prison, Rikers Island, for that shit. Because someone told her, you're going to lose everything, get out of there. Oh, fuck. She was tipped off, but he wasn't tipping him off. No, not at all.
Environment of crisis, that within the military, these two military leaders would be talking, and he said to General Lee, look, this is not one of those times that's a crisis. We are not going to attack you, and persuaded him. So this is a moment where General Milley is trying desperately to persuade the Chinese, because General Lee would talk right directly to President Xi, that this is not going to happen, and it's what in the military they call deconfliction.
This is deconfliction, or this is causing my brain confliction. You're just babbling, and it's kind of like when and then the General Lee would talk to he, but but there was a real crisis, and okay, all right, you're fucking.
Let's calm everybody down, and it was successful. As General Lee said to him, okay, I'm going to take your word for that. 5-year relationship.
5-year relationship. Fuck. It could almost went down the tubes. That's what General Lee, or that's what Milley was so worried about. Oh, fuck. 5 years. He loves that little Asian penis. So does Bob.
They were able to lower the temperature significantly, and for people to say
climate change is over, Milley is a hero. We should be celebrating a new union of China and America. Save the world, climate change. It's much cooler now.
That Milley somehow was treasonous in doing this. You look at the full story as we outline in the book, and
it'd be ridiculous to think this was treason. Where are you getting that? What the? You've got to look at the whole thing. I outline it in the book. You should really buy my book, But this is a book. Used to be a bestseller. Not so much no more. You get caught with it, they don't burn the book. They burn you. To have a dictionary here, oh fuck. This is kryptonite to their fucking stupidity. Treason. To betray, a treasonous act. To betray your country, or you could betray your partner by cheating on him or her, it or they. You betrayed their trust. Treason. To warn your enemy ahead of time of a war that hasn't happened except in your mind. Fuck, the DTs are a motherfucker, huh?
And that's preposterous. What Milley is trying to do.
Your Honor, yeah. Look, let me explain. I know, but there's a reason. Order in the court. Listen here. We are not here today to determine whether you had a good reason to kill your wife, okay? You can talk about that during sentencing, okay? Right now, did you kill her? And yes, you admit you killed her. We don't need your reasons why, okay? It's not what we're here for today, so shut the fuck up. Treason. Yeah, I did that. I did that. What it says is treason. But I had a good reason to commit treason. Is there ever a good reason to commit treason? And because it's your delusion, does that make it a reality? I'm thinking, oh, fuck. I don't know.
This is a moment where he has a practical problem. How do I protect the country? How do I deal quickly with the Chinese?
Really? That's what you do? Is that in your job description? Fuck.
But Woodward, I want to really understand what you're reporting about. Why? Because
Why?
you lay out two rationales. One, that he thought that Donald Trump would and could wag the dog, and two, that
would and could wag the dog, fuck a big fat hog. Really?
he also believed, and they're not unrelated, that he was unfit, that he was...
Is Milley a psychologist, psychiatrist? Is he qualified to make both those snap decisions?
Impulsive and had mental decline. I want to read from the book. Quote, Milley had witnessed up close how Trump was routinely impulsive and unpredictable, making matters even more dire. Milley was certain Trump had gone into a serious mental decline.
Wait, really? 4 days before. This is 4 days before the election.
Aftermath of the election.
Wait, the aftermath? This was 4 days before. See how they do that? I know. No one's still here. I'm wasting my time. But did you see that? Did you see that? Hear that? That was some fucking magic shit. 4 days before the election. This is in the aftermath. Oh. Did he make the decision to do this in the future? And then he went back in time? Then he would have known that we didn't launch the attack. I'm confused.
Trump now all but manic, screaming at officials and constructing his own alternate reality about endless election conspiracies. You never know what the president's trigger point is, Milley told senior staff. When might events and pressures come together to cause a president to order military action?
Any president? Are you grouping them all together? Is that your... Yeah, I want to see that PhD, motherfucker.
What you detail is a term of the Joint Chiefs who your writing describes Trump as a threat to the country. Is that how Milley...
Your writing describes Trump. That's good.
Saw and sees Donald Trump.
Yes, that's how I wrote it. Oh, motherfucker. That's how he saw it.
Visible is wireless that gets better with friends. Pay as little as $25.
Fuck you. How you wrote it. How you wrote it. That means something. That means something, right?
The more you save. Visible.
Does that mean something?
As low as $25 a month.
Fuck you.
Or bring a friend and you both get a month for $5.
And your friend.
Certainly.
Certainly.
And the Chinese part of this all happened in one day, on January 8th, 2 days after the
Wait a minute. No. You said. Well, I'm not going to fucking do it. 4 days before the election. Now we're up here. See? Boy, it almost makes sense now, but it happened then. It happened then, 4 days before the election. 2 days after the failed election. Okay, someone's fucking...
insurrection, which of course has set Washington and the country, and it turns out the world, on edge.
Really?
What is going on in America? And the Chinese, General Lee asks, Milley said, are you going to collapse? And Milley
What? Hey, are you guys about to collapse? You can tell me. I mean, come on. You know. Of course I'll, we can rub them together. Are you guys going to collapse? And you're going to call me? Oh, man. Yeah. 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 Like that.
realizes that the Chinese military have gone on alert, as have the Russians, as have the Iranians. At the same time, this is one of those almost Shakespeare.
Who would... He was a guy who wrote plays, and books, children's books, stuff like that. Fairy tales with grim endings. Romeo, Juliet, Romeo, let's kill ourselves. Makes beautiful children's stuff.
Moments. There's the convergent problem of Nancy Pelosi, the Speaker of the House, calling Milley, and we have a transcript of this call in the book. I mean, maybe you want to read some of that.
Buy it. I don't know how this leaked. I'm making so much money. I'm relevant. I'm on with Nicole Wallace. She's gonna let me drink her piss. She's not gonna let me actually watch her. It might be that guy's piss. I think you're gonna get fucked over, Bob.
Extraordinary. The Speaker of the House is telling Milley, we need guarantees that the president will not launch nuclear weapons. And Milley is saying we have procedures, and
we have procedures. This cannot happen, okay? Oh,
had to use
fuck.
a back channel to protect
Oh, motherfucker.
on January 8th,
2 days after.
Problem of Nancy Pelosi, the Speaker of the House, calling Milley, and we have a transcript of this call in the book. I mean, maybe you want to read some of that. Extraordinary. The Speaker of the House is telling Milley, we need guarantees that the president will not launch nuclear weapons. And Milley is saying we have procedures, and the procedures should be followed. But then he realizes Pelosi has a point, that a president with all the authority as commander-in-chief could go rogue. And so...
It could. At any time. Milley, you've got to pick up. You know what? You know so much more than, the people that were elected into office. And, you save us. Okay, Milley? We have procedures. Don't worry. You know what? You're right. And I don't work for that fucker. You know what? This is sounding like a kumata. What a treasonous act again with more people involved. I think we gotta fucking erect the gallows.
So he calls the people from the war room in the Pentagon into his office and goes around the room and says, I need to be involved in this. There can be no ambiguity. Call me first. And he does what Secretary of Defense James Schlesinger did in 1974.
He called China?
With Nixon, who was also deemed unstable.
And he called China?
That transcript,
what?
Bob Costa, with
wow.
Speaker Pelosi and General Milley is one of the most extraordinary pieces of a book.
Fiction.
Chock full of scoops. We shared it with our viewers as soon as it was reported by your news outlet and others. And what's extraordinary about it, I'm going to read about the meeting that Bob is describing.
Please
and
do.
Robert Costa, what I want to understand from you on the other side of this is where are the Bob Corkers who at the beginning of Trump's presidency sought to limit the nuclear authorities of a president because he saw some of the same
and
things.
And he thought Milley should have it.
But you guys...
Well, let's see what you want. Because, you know what?
Described as from page 274. Milley began to draft a public memo to the military. January 6, 2021 was a direct assault on the U.S. Congress, the Capitol building, and our constitutional process. On January 20th, 2021, President-elect Biden will be inaugurated and will become our 46th commander-in-chief. It was not traditionally the job of the chairman to make such declarations. Milley took a draft to a confidential tank meeting at the Pentagon. He handed out copies to the Joint Chiefs. You don't have to sign it, he said. I can sign it by myself or myself as chairman on behalf of the chiefs, or we can all sign it. Take a look and tell me what you think. They
all signed it. Boy, there is procedures. And this is how that would work. A failed insurrection. A real one. A kumata. A kumamatata. You people all conspired to override the authorities not given to you and take down a sitting president. So, that's your signature? Okay. Arrest him. Your signature? Arrest him. Your signature? Is that your signature? Wipe the tears away, bitch. Arrest him. Go get Nancy Pelosi. Bring her here now. Okay? I don't care if she's kicking and screaming. You knock that fucking bitch out. Are you fucking stupid? Come on. This is not that. You know that faggot MFF fighter who beat up that chick. If one of you fuckers, if you can't take Nancy Pelosi, how did you even get this fucking job? You go get that bitch. You fucking beat her ass. You put her in a trunk and you bring her here, okay? Because I want to read her non-rights. It'll be so fun. We won't waterboard her, okay? Bring her refrigerator. We're going to do this with ice cream. Yeah. That's good shit. Don't believe what they said he did. Because what he did was what... What do you do? The dictionary. No. Don't even... You'll fucking burn for this. And don't have a fucking Constitution or a fucking Bill of Rights. But you know what? Don't worry. They can't beat up Nancy Pelosi. They probably... I don't know. But they probably They can't beat you up, can they? Come on, really? Just kidding. Has this been fun or what? Every night. I try to commit suicide after watching this shit. But every morning, I wake up and the news is on. Oh fuck, I think I'm in hell. Son of a bitch.